So over the weekend, Trump is saying he wants to cancel his 250 concerts. Yeah. Freedom 250 concerts. Freedom. Can you imagine Trump with a guitar? Freedom. I know, right? So, and they said that, what was it? 4 out of 9, 5 out of 9 canceled on him. I did a division on that. I divided 5 into 9. It gave me 5, 5, 5. Let me show you guys something. See, I get to thinking sometimes. 5 divided by 9. Or it should be 9 divided by 5. How you do that? 5 into 9. Right, okay. There you go. Now, historians, you guys know that Julius Caesar died at 55 years old, right? And what's that tall building in front of that skyscraper? What's that thing? Let me see here. Washington Monument. Washington Monument is 555 feet tall. I'm thinking it's a sign. See, the Washington Monument is 555 feet tall. And they're supposed to be putting that arch up there July 4th. And then you got, like I said, it was 5 out of 9 performers canceled. That come out to 555. See, my mind just go there, 555. And again, Julius Caesar died at 55 years old. Now, when you take into consideration, less than a week ago, the judge said that Trump has to take his name off the Kennedy Center. Do you think that Trump is on a downward trajectory? Did I add that there are a lot of YouTubers putting out there his swollen feet and his hands? And some even say that he's looking all kind of crazy when he in the not in the air, but when he in the limo. Do you think that Donald Trump is on a downward trajectory? What's the song? Slip sliding away. Oh, Pearson, you wrong for that. Hey, look. I'm gonna go there. You know what's bizarre about all this? And we're gonna get into this video. You know what's bizarre about all this? Is that these races, these political races the last 4 or 5 weeks, Trump been doing pretty good. But what gets me, and please put this in the comment section, what gets me about this moment is that Trump, the Republican Party is doing good considering what we're dealing with, an unannounced recession, and this Iran crisis and gas prices. But yet the Republicans are doing okay in these elections the last month and a half. But wait for it. The polling, just saw a bird. The polling has him at the lowest rating in all of presidential history. Can somebody please explain that to me? Look, I don't know if y'all let me get the wax out of my ears here. One of them. I want to be able to hear these comments. Did you hear that? Trump's got the lowest polls in all of presidential history, yet the last 6 weeks, the Republicans are doing okay in these elections. Make that make sense. I don't care what nobody say. I really can't say the word, but I guess I'll say it. The fix is in. Take it how you want to take it. Now, let's get into this video here. Trump is out there tweeting on the 30th and the 31st. Talking about, excuse me. He called them high-paid performers, overpaid, high-paid performers. You know, if you notice the pattern with Trump is that when he don't get his way, he get to pouting. You remember them rattlers that you had back in the day you would spin around? Little baby got a bib, got his bottle, and he got a rattler. He just getting mad. He just clowning. He in the playpen. Mommy, he can't get his way. So now, you go ahead, you got probably hundreds of performers that probably would have wanted to be at this. You're only going to get one 250-year anniversary. Who wouldn't want to perform there? You can dig somebody up from the past and they would perform. I think they're doing it anyway. Pearson, you're on a roll today. I don't know, must have been them oatmeal cookies. People, the man, when he don't get his way, he kind of sucker punch folk. You notice that? He called them overpaid performers. Anyway, let's get into this thing, because I decoded it. See, because I think there's a message in the cancellation. Keyword, cancellation. Hello. Check it out.
Suggested cancelling all Freedom 250 concerts as well. Several musicians pulled out of the event over the past week, which is meant to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Over the weekend, Mr. Trump posted this message on social media, writing in part, quote, "We should have a giant Make America Great Again rally for 250 instead of having overpriced singers who nobody wants to hear," end quote. Kind of harsh there. CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro joins us from our DC bureau with more on this. Good morning, Aaron. For viewers who may not be as plugged in, why has there been so much confusion surrounding Freedom 250 and who might and might not appear?
Freedom 250 is a task force that was created by President Trump and the White House in 2025 that will essentially plan out a year of events to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, at least the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But since the White House announced it last week, you saw 5 of the 9 artists announce publicly that they are pulling out. And many of the reasons that they have said publicly are because they thought it would be more of a nonpartisan event, akin to more like a state fair, but received a lot of blowback after the White House announced that they would be part of the lineup, and they argue that it would be no longer as nonpartisan as they thought it would be. Secretary of Interior Doug Burgum.
So the association, gotta go British. I gotta do the Britain thing once a week. See if I can get that. So the association with Donald J. Trump would be a blemish on the performers. Man, I'm getting paid, okay? I'm getting paid. I can make it up at my next concert. I was just there doing my performance as my civic duty. Go get paid, man. Go get paid. It's time to pimp Trump like Trump pimped us. Did they come out right? Now, you know, I got something to play for you guys at the end. I want you guys to hear something. Trump sent a message, and I think it's a code. I want you to hear this here. Check it out.
Community.
Now, instead of these artists, a Freedom 250 spokesperson said that the president will kick off the events with a speech on June 24th. The president has suggested, as you mentioned, that it'd be more like a rally setting as if he was campaigning. And he really criticized a lot of the artists for pulling out, saying that they had the yips, they were third rates, and that he doesn't want so-called artists, in his words, that get paid far too much money. And then in that post, he also called himself the greatest of all time president. But
the greatest of all time president. I think he leaving. I think he leaving. Who said greatest of all time? Listen.
Doesn't want so-called artists, in his words, that get paid far too much money. And then in that post, he also called himself the greatest of all time president. But
I will remember you. Keep watching my videos and listen for the signs. He's going to be memorialized, and he knows it. He knows he done messed his country up. The numbers are not true. We are in a recession. This war is nothing but a long string of disaster waiting to be lit, and boom, I'm the greatest of all time. No one says that unless they want to go out to be a legend. Now, who said greatest of all time?
This man will retire. If you think I won't Sonny Liston, you ain't like it, George Foreman. He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me. And all you people in Britain who rank me as the greatest, I'm gonna prove I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to you I'm the greatest. We're gonna prove to the world I'm the greatest. This is my last fight. I don't want none of you to miss it. So please come to the theater. I'm going to eat some raw meat, and I'm going to train. I'm going to get ready and chop some little trees. This
Muhammad Ali said that. Y'all know that. Muhammad Ali said it.
I'm so fast, man, I can run through a hurricane and don't get wet. When George Foreman meets me, he'll pay his debt. I'm so fast, man, I can run through a hurricane and don't get wet. When George Foreman meets me, he'll pay his debt.
I'm so fast, man, I can run through a hurricane and not get wet. When George Foreman meet me, he gonna pay his debt. I hope I can get those played through. It's not a copyright issue. That's Muhammad Ali. He's talking about he's Muhammad Ali. So I looked at Muhammad Ali's birthday. January 17th, 1942. Da, 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 da. Yeah. January 17th, 1942, Muhammad Ali's birthday. May 30th, Trump posted. Come on, Pearson, you're slipping. May 30th, 2020. May 30th, 2026. It don't matter. Muhammad Ali's birthday, May 30th, 2026, Trump posted. 84, Barack Obama was born August 4th. On 4/14, Abraham Lincoln got shot. See, many times when Trump is speaking, he's talking about Barack Obama, in my humble opinion, the greatest of all time. The Antichrist. August 4th is Barack Obama's birthday. 4/14, that's when Lincoln got shot. He said, I'm the greatest of all time. Ain't nobody else said that in our generation like Muhammad Ali, and you know it. And you know this. Let's keep breaking down this decode, baby. There's Trump's birthday, 6/14/1946. What you got there? What you got? June 14, 1946, Trump's birthday. January 17, 1942, Muhammad Ali's birthday. The difference is 444. Hello. Barack Obama's the 44th president. Now you can take it how you want to take it. 4 and 4 is 8, and you got 84, Barack Obama, or just 444. Anyway, I believe it's Barack Obama. So check it out.
A 16-day event to celebrate the nation's 250th birthday should be canceled, fuming in a Truth Social post that there should be
Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. Putting y'all on notice now. We're going to come back to that. Why they got them two there?
campaign-style rally instead of having overpriced singers who do nothing but complain. Trump on Saturday teased the new headliner for the Great American State Fair, himself, after several artists dropped out of the event, citing political concerns.
That's gotta hurt a lot when you can't close the deal with Milli Vanilli.
Country singer Martina McBride writing,
I'm done. Okay. Cancel Freedom 250, President Donald John Trump 4547. Oh yeah. That's what it say. That's what I put in that calculator. 444 again. You know I got it, man. You know I'm bad. Come on. It's jump on, Pearson. Jump on. Boy, them raisin cookies really got me hyper. I'd rather have raisin cookies than a rattler. So check this out. There is a Kamala Harris twist into this. Because when you have cancel Freedom 250, President Donald John Trump, 4547, you get 1964. Who that? There's your girl. There's your girl. There's your girl. See, he's leaving. They're so creative. They're so creative. Deceptively so. He know Kamala coming back because he's leaving. He gonna be the star of the show because that's what he wanted. He wants to be remembered and memorialized. I'm telling y'all what he's doing now. Now, did Trump make the announcement to cancel the headline? He sure did. 30th and 31st, he was tweetling. Tweetling, that's another word. It's a good word. He had that rattler. Now, June 14, 1946, that's Trump's birthday. May 30th, first tweet. I'm going headline. They dropping out? I got this. Now, Trump is 79 years old, and it came out to 11/22. Isn't that the day that Kennedy was assassinated? Well, I'll be, Virgil. See, they talking. He talking, man. He talking. I'm decoded, baby. Now, what else we got? Abraham Lincoln's birthday. February 12th, 1809. Right? February 12th, 1809. Boom. May 30th, Trump start tweeting. 217 years and 107. What is 107? I said, what is 107? Holla at your girl. Kamala Harris, that's her book. She had 107 days to run against Joe Biden. She coming back. They put it out there to keep, they got to create a way to do this. And her book date, she's on tour, 9/23/2025. Show you right. Let's see what we got. 9/23/2025, right there. May 30th, he got the tweeting. The difference is 250 days. Oh, drop the mic, Pearson, drop the mic. You mean to tell me the book date of her book, 107 days, minus the day Trump started tweeting, is 250? And we about to celebrate our 250th anniversary where only 4 out of 5 said they would play? Yeah. That's the decode, because they speaking. Was something happened that day? Well, here's George Washington's birthday. Oh, Georgie Porgy in the house. 12/14/1799. Because them 2 pictures was on there, right? We had 2 pictures on there, right? 2 pictures. Georgie Porgy. And who else do we have? Abe Lincoln. So I took it as a sign. I might subtract their birthdays from each other if I got time. But anyway, let's see what we got. George's death date, December 14th, 1799. December 14th, 1799. Trump's tweet, May 30th. The difference is 226 and 522. What is 522? There's your black rain again. I am so glad that God gave that back to me. For months, I knew I saw 522, and I couldn't figure it out till yesterday. The rain is coming down, fire. This dude look ghoulish. You know who he is. Shout out to Isaac. May he rest in peace. But this thing look devilish here. Okay? It looked like WAR. And the date is 5/22/07. That's when it was released, the song, Black Rain. Check out my video, Black Rain, Purple Rain. I did it yesterday too. Now, the funny thing about this is that we got to consider this man here. We took him out in Operation Epic Fury, the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini. His birthday is April 19th, 1936. So when you say cancel, that's like taking somebody out, right? Okay, so let's go there. April 19th, 1939, his birthday. If I said 36, I apologize, but his birthday is 39. Come on, Pearson. What is going on with this here? What did I just do? April 19th, 1939. May 30th, Trump starts tweeting. The difference is 45-45. Trump, Trump. They're speaking to us, people. They're speaking to us. They are telling us what's happening. They're telling us the future. Trump's leaving. He's not going to take a nap. He's just leaving. I want to subtract George Washington from Lincoln, but I'll put that in a short. You guys check it out in a few minutes. God bless. Stay right, get right. Jesus is coming. Don't miss the flight. The glory's in the story. He paid for everything. And crazy days like this, don't lose your mind. Keep your peace. Jesus is our peace. Amen.